there, my name is Kathy and welcome to my channel, Crafty Kathy. If this is the first time that you've ever been to my channel, I'd like to say welcome, and I'm so thankful that you stopped by to spend some time with me. And if you are returning, you guys know that I love you from the bottom of my heart and I appreciate every single one of you. Here on my channel, I do any kind of DIYs, thrift flip, hauls, you name it, I like to do it. And we have a quickly growing community of folks that absolutely love each other, and we have so many laughs because it's always a hoot around here, and there is nothing wrong with being silly and having a little fun. The way I look at it is if you come to my channel for 30 minutes and you leave with a little DIY inspiration and a little happiness in your soul, then I feel like I did my job. So I hope that you will consider sticking around and becoming a part of our family here on YouTube. I think that you'll really enjoy it. Matter of fact, I want you guys to meet the editor-in-chief for this channel. His name is Soddy, and somebody told him that you guys wanted to hear the theme song for our channel. You want to hear it? Here it goes. We got some love and laughs and DIYs. We got the love and the laughs and the DIYs. We got the love and the laughs and the DIYs. We got love and laughs and DIYs. Yeah, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Way to go, 755. That was awesome. That was kind of weird. So let's just put aside all the silliness for a moment and let's be serious. What I'm doing this week is participating in Try It Tuesday. It's hosted by Sammy Veltri at Unicorn Dust Designs, and it's co-hosted by Christi Creates. Both of those are awesome ladies. And what we do is we pick another DIYer's work that really inspires us and that we like, and we make one of their projects our own. And I think that's an awesome concept. It shows support for each other and shows that we're not in competition of each other, and I love that. But I've talked enough. So without further ado, let's jump into my DIYs and see what I cooked up for you this week. How about that? DIY number one was inspired by Kathy Jo DIY, and look at this cute little door that she made. How could you not want to recreate this? So I've got this little bunny sign that came out at the Dollar Tree at Easter, and all I'm doing is taking my Kraft paper and covering it up, and then I use my finger sander and the scissors to cut the excess off. Then I lay the sign down to figure out how long these Kraft sticks need to be. This is going to take 5 of those large 5-gallon Kraft sticks that you get from Lowe's or Walmart. I lay everything out in the pattern that it needs to go, and then I just kind of measure where I need to cut the Kraft sticks, and I go and cut them with my table saw. When I come back, I just lay everything out to make sure that I measured and cut correctly. Then I simply just take my hot glue gun, and each piece is going to be glued down to that little bunny sign, or what was the little bunny sign. And when I went to cut, it really helped me to write left side, right side, top and bottom, just so I could keep everything straight. Then I put together the upper part of the door. I must have hit the slow motion button because I was fighting this video. Several parts of this I had videoed in, or recorded, in slow motion. And I was like, what? So right here, I'm just putting a little bit of spackle in cracks where it may show. Then I have this grill topper that I purchased at the Dollar General for $1, and I'm going to use this for like the screen door, and I just used my staple gun to staple it down. I find that this stuff and then those wire garbage cans from Dollar Tree are so much easier to use for chicken wire than actual chicken wire because that stuff does not like me. So I just used my scissors to cut off the excess. It was very easy to do. Now we're going to make a very easy wreath to go on our door. You know those small wreaths that are at the Dollar Tree and they come either 2 or 3, they come 2 in a pack and they're small. Well, I cut out the smallest inner ring of it, and all I'm doing here is taking jute twine and wrapping it all the way around this wreath. And I'm not going to show the whole thing because it's just repetitive. All I did was just wrapped it around the wreath and then glued it to the wreath whenever I finished. Then I cut off about 5 of those eucalyptus sprigs that come from Walmart, and I'm simply going to just take 2 of those together and use a tie wrap to tie it down. Now, anytime I can use a tie wrap or a zip tie, I believe is what they're actually called, but anytime I can use those instead of glue, I do that because it doesn't destroy your wreath or your florals, and it just seems like it's easy and it's a good strong hold. And you can get these at the Dollar Tree, by the way. I wanted a very simple wreath with jute twine, just a little bit of greenery, and a couple of the sola wood flowers. And I have these tiny, gorgeous little sola wood flowers, and we're going to use Lagoon, and we're going to dye these. Now, sometimes when I'm just dyeing about 3 or 4 of my sola wood flowers, I don't want to waste my paint. So what I do is I pick my color and I will use a paintbrush to put the paint on the flower. And then I have one of those water bottles that's a mister where it mists out. And I just spray it on the flower and it runs down in those petals, and it just kind of, all the color just incorporates, and it's beautiful, and it doesn't, get all over your fingers. I've never used this color Lagoon before by Waverly, but I think it is so pretty. I absolutely love my sola wood flowers. They just had a big sale, and I bought I think it was a bag of 50 small ones, and then I just bought a ton of the small ones because I really love to incorporate those in my DIYs. While the flowers were still wet, I simply just used my hot glue gun and I glued those down to the wreath, which it does not hurt them, and when they dried, they were this gorgeous color. I got this small welcome sign in a pack from Hobby Lobby. There was 6 in a pack for I think $4, but of course you get them half off. And I'm just going to take this, well, first I'm going to burn all the little hairs off of my jute twine. Then I'm going to take this and just glue it to the top of the wreath. I have a small knob for a cabinet that I'm going to take outside and spray paint for the door handle. And I'm going to use this Waverly color called Cashew to paint the whole door with. I'm really going to speed this part up because all I do is just paint the whole door except for the little screen door part. I did make sure to give everything 2 full coats. Then after it dries, I take my little finger sander and I'm going to give it a good sanding. And I have a little piece that came off the top of a picture that I had. And to me, it looked like, I don't know, I just thought it would be really pretty to go on the door. So I just glued it down with some of my hot glue. For the little doorknob, I thought that I might need something a little bit more heavy duty. So I'm using my thick Star Bond glue. And then it has an accelerator, and you spray the accelerator on the door and you put the glue on the knob, and it's stuck like a dream. Then I use my hot glue gun to glue my wreath to the little screen door part. I'm going to use my black chalkboard paint that I get from the Dollar General to distress this. I wanted to make that word welcome at the top all black because it was just kind of distressed, and so I made the whole thing a solid black, and then I just went around the whole door and distressed everything, but just very lightly because I used black. And this is it. I think it turned out lovely, and I am very happy with this. Tell me what you guys think.
Where do we start? You can learn to discover a million stars. Here in the shadows, I know you're scared.
And as always, there's the girls trying to steal the show. You know, the distressing on this, the camera just didn't do it justice. It's really pretty and really light. And I just think that this is gorgeous. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that little red subscribe button and that bell beside it. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. And I'm doing an awesome giveaway only for subscribers. DIY number 2 was inspired by Nicole at the Week's Nest, and it is this cute little tray. So I have this cute little picture that I got from Dollar General for half off. It was $1.50. And then this gorgeous candlestick that I got from the thrift store for $2. So I popped the back out of this picture, and I'm going to get the stickers off with my heat tool. And then I gave the back of that picture and the frame a really good sanding with my little finger sander. I'm going to use cashew again, and I'm going to give it only one coat. And I didn't want to do like a total full coat because I wanted some of that wood to show through. So I'm going to do kind of like a little wishy-washy coat. Then I used my black chalkboard paint that comes from the Dollar General, and I'm going to give it only one coat because this stuff is so awesome. That's all you need. I made sure I got the inside, the outside, up and down, every little nook and cranny. I got the cutest little stencil from Chalk Couture, and it says feels like home, and it has a little chicken on it. And hey, chickens are kind of my jam, so this is what I'm going to use. All you do is put your stencil down, and then you take your chalk paste and your little squeegee, and you wipe it on, and then you wipe off the excess and put it back in your jar. Then this is my favorite part, when you peel it off, and it is perfect every time. I then used my little finger sander to sand around it, and I also sanded around the picture frame while I was at it. Then I glued my picture right into the frame. I needed to give my candlestick a good wipe down. Then I'm going to take that black candlestick and distress it with the cashew, and it is beautiful. Look how cool this distressing turned out. So then I just take my hot glue gun and I go around the top of that candlestick, and I'm going to put my picture right on the top of it. Then I just lightly distressed my picture with the cashew color and gave it a quick little sand. And here it is. I just styled it with a candle, some eucalyptus stems from Walmart, and this cute little bird. It's just very simple but very cute, and look at the distressing on that candlestick.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling.
So before we go into our next DIY, let's talk about the host and the co-host of this month's Try It Tuesday. Of course, the host is always Miss Sammy Veltri from Unicorn Dust Designs. And I just absolutely love this woman. I think she's precious. I think she's sweet. She's very helpful. She has a very awesome DIY channel. If you guys don't know her, I would be really surprised. And if you don't, you definitely need to know her. And let's talk about Miss Christi. Miss Christi is a little doll, and she has a DIY channel also. And she also is starting a makeup channel. And both of these ladies do farmhouse DIYs. They do shabby chic. I believe they do a little bit of everything. So if you like anything DIY, you need to go check both of these ladies out. If you don't know them, their links will be in the description box below. I will also list the creators whose stuff that I chose to recreate for this Try It Tuesday. It'll all be in the description box below. So for DIY number 3, I'm going to be creating this beautiful wall hanging by none other than Miss Sammy Veltri of Unicorn Dust Designs. I just think this is cute. So Sammy had said in her video that this is not something that she would typically do, or it's not like her normal stuff, but I just think it's cute as can be, and it's something that I wanted to recreate. So I took one of those flowers from the Dollar Tree, and I found this beautiful color by Delta, and it's called Salmon. It's this peachy pink color, and I thought it was going to be perfect for my flower. So the way that I pulled the petals up on this flower, it had like 3 different rows, and there was no rhyme or reason to how I painted it. I just made sure everything was painted, and I actually gave this 2 coats. I made sure that the first coat was totally dry before I started that second coat. I just show you 1 coat because I don't want to bore you guys to death by showing you the repetition of just painting. So I got one of the Dollar Tree square signs, and at first I was going to paint it chiffon cream because that's usually my go-to, and then I thought, no, we did cashew in the rest of this video. We're going to keep it cashew. And so I gave this thing, my paint was actually running out, but I did like 1.5 coats, I guess you could call it. But I just really do like this cashew color. You know, it comes out like a creamy color, and I think it's really pretty. Now, this is going to be my very last DIY for the day, but don't be sad because at the end I have a little clip of my feather babies, and you guys are going to roll because they are a hoot, y'all. Okay, and I was going to tell y'all, if you're here to do the giveaway, all you have to do is just be a subscriber. I'm not going to make you have to say anything or anything like that this time. Just be a subscriber. If you're a new subscriber, go down in the comments below and let me know that you are a new subscriber, and I would love that. I've got some lace ribbon here that I got from burlapfabric.com. It's a 2.5-inch lace ribbon, and it's gorgeous. It's one of my favorite ribbons that I have. Now, Sammy had put some burlap down, but I thought, I'm going to put a little lace down because I'm a lacy kind of gal. So I cut 2, one for the top and one for the bottom. And I wanted to show you that on the back of these flowers, there's like a little piece of metal whenever you break it from the stem. And I just put a piece of Dollar Tree wire through there. I'm not really sure what Sammy used on hers because I didn't see that part of the video. But this is what I'm going to use, and it's going to just go right on there beautifully. And that way I can string my beads on those wires like she did. So I take and I put my hot glue down, and then I put my lace ribbon down. First I did it for the top, and then I do it for the bottom. The next ribbon that I'm going to put down is this gingham kind of tan and white ribbon, which is really pretty. She put down a total of 2 ribbons, the bottom and the top, but I'm going to go a little extra, and I'm going to do 3. The last one that I chose is this beautiful floral ribbon. It's very thin. I got it from Walmart, and I just think that it's beautiful. It kind of is like a shabby chic look, and it really goes perfectly with the lace. So I did the top and the bottom, and I flipped it over, and the next thing I'm going to do is just glue the little, the little flaps where it's sticking out on the back of the sign. I flipped it over and I gave it a good sanding on the front with my little finger sander. When I put my flour and my wire down, I actually put 12 pearls, and yes, I used pearls. I put 12 on each side, but only 8 are sticking out from the flour. So it looks like 8 on each side, if that makes much sense. These are the pearls from Dollar Tree. And since that flour is concave in the back, it's not going to just glue right down to that sign. So what I did is took 2 of those little wood blocks from the Dollar Tree and I glued those on the back, and that way that's what is actually glued to the sign. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So I flipped it over and I made sure that on the back I've got it secured really well. I took the wire and I'm going to take 2 pieces of masking tape, and first I'm going to hold it down with the masking tape, and then I just ripped a popsicle stick in half and put it down and then curled the wire around it. That way it's not going anywhere, baby. I think I fooled with these beads for 30 minutes trying to perfect them. And Sammy put a messy bow on hers, but I had a little bit more on the front of mine and I didn't feel like it needed a messy bow, so I didn't go there. But I took my color cashew and I'm going to distress the flower. Every single petal got distressed and it was beautiful. Then I went digging in my little box of Totally Dazzled embellishments and I found me something to put right in the middle of that flower. I felt like it needed something. It needed color or something. So I went through a couple of my little gems and found the perfect one. Hey, I'm going to link Totally Dazzled down below. It's not expensive and you can just embellish your DIYs with stuff like this and take it from a 10 to a 100 in 2 seconds. Just watch. Then I just took a little bit of jute twine and tied the top up so that we could hang it up, and guys, I am super happy with the way this one turned out. Sammy will kill me for not covering that back up, but you know what? That's why I did it. I'm just playing. Here we go, guys. Look at this. Bum-ba-da-da. I just think it's beautiful. I love it. And this is my last DIY. Guys, remember, everybody is going to be in the description box below. The people whose stuff that I recreated, Sammy and Christi. And listen, if you want to be a part of the giveaway, just be a subscriber. And I do check, by the way. My giveaway is because I just reached 5,000 not long ago. I'm already at 5,200, but I reached 5,000 and I promised my subscribers, promised my subscribers a giveaway. And what we're going to do is a $40 Amazon gift card giveaway. So if you want to get in on that $40 Amazon gift card giveaway, you make sure that you're a subscriber, baby. And I hope that you'll want to be a subscriber. I hope you like this DIY. And I hope that you're going to enjoy my chicken babies.
Already. I just forgot your mealworms. I know. I'll get them tomorrow, okay? Don't get upset with me. You act like I did it on purpose. Okay? All this griping. Listen, Loretta. All this complaining don't help anybody, bud, okay? I just can't help it. I promise you tomorrow I will get them. I promise, okay? I'll go get them tomorrow and everybody's going to be happy, okay? Loretta, that don't hurt my feelings. You're a chicken. You're supposed to eat grass. I just give you mealworms because, I love you and I do sweet things for you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's trying to show me up. Yeah. You. Where's my girls? Oh, hi. Hey there, ladies. Looking good today. Loretta, don't start. Do not say a word. Girls, I got bad news. I don't have the mealworms today. But I promise I'll get them tomorrow. Loretta, if you say one word, so help me, I will pop you with these paint sticks, girl. I'll get you good too, okay? Now, ladies, Penny, don't act like that now. Penny, come here. Penny, I'll get them tomorrow. See how she does me? If she don't get what she wants, she's done. She's like, okay, talk to the tail feather. You know what I'm saying? Hey, girls, don't be mad. Look at, they're all like, well, I guess I'll just be eating grass, okay, Mom? I guess I'll just eat grass because Miss Loretta here thinks she's cute. Man, she's a complainer, though. She's actually named after Loretta Lynn, so we call her Loretty, like in the movie. There she goes. She's going down there so she can tell the rest of the flock. Guess what? Mama ain't got no mealworms. Don't go up there and say hi to Mama. Look, there they go. All right, girls. Hey, don't do me that way. Just don't, okay? Y'all really hurt my feelings. And now you're going to go, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see how you are. Sabby, they just don't care about us, dude. Like, what's up? Let's just go cut our paint sticks. I'm done with these girls. Sab, he's like, Mom, it's a pretty day. I don't want to be stuck inside crafting. Look, dude, you can stay out here and burn up if you want to. You can do whatever you want to do. But, you know, me and you supposed to be a team. So, I mean, pick your side, okay? Are you coming with me? Yes. One shake of the tail means yes. Okay. All right, let's go.
And just so everybody knows, no chickens or pugs were harmed during the making of this video. It's kind of sad you have to say that, but you do. It was done simply for it was done to be funny, comedic effect. I hope that's the right way you say it, but something keeps telling me that's not. Anyways, be strong, be inspired, and be blessed. And I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe and get in on the giveaway. Bye.